Hello everybody, it's Lisa, and I wanted to share with you some projects that I made for a swap that I participated in, and the swap was hosted by Tamika, who is Scrapdaworld on YouTube, and the name of the swap is called the Shake Gift Tag Swap. I was in group 3, and we were to make 5 tags. I made 6. I made one for Tamika because I think the hostess should always get something. It's a lot of hard work getting these all sorted out and shipped out to everybody, and that takes up time that she could have been using for something else. So I wanted to make her something too, to let her know that I appreciate her letting me participate in this swap. The tags, all to have a shape, you had to use decorative paper and lightweight chipboard. The tags had to have to and from somewhere on them. They had to have an element to hang from, to hang the tag from, like ribbon or seam binding or twine. And you also had to use pretty packaging. Now first I want to show you the paper that I used to make my projects with. The paper I use is from Echo Park, and it's called the Echo Park Mini Theme Paper, and the collection kit is called Dearest. And in this collection you get 6 12 by 12 sheets of paper and 1 6 by 12 element sticker sheet. And the paper that I really used was this paper right here. I really like that for my tags. I like this one too, but the flowers were just really huge on it right here. I hope you can see that. So I used the back side of that paper, but this is the paper that I use for my tag. And now I'm going to show you my tag. My tag is going to come in this glassine bag. And on the front of the bag, I used some of the scraps from the paper pad, from the paper, and I used a piece of wool felt and some trim that I got from Michael's. I also made a little medallion or pendant, whatever you want to call it. And on the front it says, I have stamped, "You make me smile." So I wonder if you can guess what I used to make my tag out of. So here's my tag, and I made a camera for my tag, and the die that I use is from MFT. I used their camera die, and we were also to add some decorative elements onto the front of the card. To the front. I keep saying card because I love making cards, but the tags are fun to make too. But we had to use some decorative elements on our tags, and what I used was some bling from I think it's from Recollections that I got this bling from. I used some silver glitter paper that I got from Hobby Lobby for the push button of the camera. I used like a faceted glass button from Stampin' Up, and it makes it look like the flash, and in the inside of it I used a gemstone, and I don't remember exactly where I got that from. But that's the front of my tag right there. Then if you turn the tag over on the back, I used the gift pocket die from my Creative Time. I really love this when you're doing swaps and things like that, because you can always add this on the back and stick your information down in the inside, and that makes it really simple to keep up with. And then I made another little tag, and this one looks like a little Polaroid, and I hung a piece of elastic, I don't know exactly what you'll call this, but silver elastic, okay, that's what we'll call it. And I used the silver glitter paper again to do my For You, and I got the For You from a die set that I have from Stephanie Bernard. And then on the back of my tag, that's where I have my to and from. So they actually have 2 tags, or they could just use the one and just stick it in there. But you could also use this as a gift card holder too. They could stick a gift card in there, and that could be this whole little thing could be the gift for whoever they wanted to give it to. Okay, so that's my tag that I made. I wanted to show you a couple of more things. I wanted to give the ladies a little something. So I had this trim that I got from Joann's, and I thought that would be pretty to decorate a project or a card. I like the little sequins on there, the little pink sequins. Those are really pretty. And then something else that I made for the ladies I got this tutorial how to do these from Inking Idaho. She's Inking Idaho, I think .blogspot.com, and her name is Becky. And what I did was I made like a little notepad that you can maybe hook onto your keychain, or you can hang somewhere, you know, in your craft room. And it's made from I used that heavyweight cardstock from Michaels and some decorative paper, and I just used some sticker elements that I had in like one of my, you know, to use up some of my older papers and stickers and stuff. And I stamped it, it says note this, and then in the inside there are 20 pages of these. It's supposed to be index cards. It's some index cards that I got from Michaels, and this is the brand right here. But they feel like notebook paper that you get at, you know, at the store, but they work just fine. So, and then I went through, I have a jar sometimes when somebody gives you a gift and you don't want to put it with your ribbon. I have a jar that I put like little pieces of ribbon and trims in, and so I just used some of those and used a binder ring to hook on here, and then the back is also finished. So I thought that would be nice to tuck into their little bags for the ladies, and I hope they like those. And here's another one that I made. I'm so glad to be in this swap because in my group are a lot of my crafting heroes that I love to watch, like A Phallus 72 and Live Love Scrap and Jim Zell and Queen Bee Creations and Live Love Create, or no, Live Love Scrap. That's who she is. And then of course Tamika. So that's the one of them. And then here's the other. Here's my other one. So I hope the ladies like those. And then for my packaging, this is how my packaging will look for the ladies. And what I did was make another one of those little Polaroids and put their name on the front on the white card. And I made some flowers out of the wool felt. And I think this is an MFT die also. Yes, that is. And then I just cut a leaf out of wool felt, and I just hand cut that. So on the front is the tag inside, and then if you turn it over on the back, there's their little gift from me. So I just want to say thank you again to Tamika for hosting this swap and letting me participate. And I hope the ladies like what I made for them, because I've been watching some of the other videos and I've liked what I've seen so far. And I really enjoyed doing this. You know, you start out deciding to do one thing and then you end up doing something else, because I was going to do a cupcake, but I ended up doing this camera, and I'm really happy that I did. So you guys have a great day, and I hope to be back soon with another video. Thank you.